I was half asleep when my phone buzzed. Motion detected, front driveway. I opened the camera app, expecting a raccoon or a neighbor's cat. But someone was standing there, at the edge of my driveway, facing the house. They weren't moving, not pacing, not trying to break in. Just standing. The porch light didn't reach that far, so their face was completely hidden in shadow. I watched for almost a full minute. They didn't shift their weight. Didn't look around. Then another notification appeared. Motion detected, backyard. I froze. Because the figure on the driveway camera was still there. And that's when I realized. The camera I was watching wasn't live. Tonight, we're heading to California. Not the beaches. Not Hollywood. Just quiet neighborhoods. And long empty highways where help can feel very far away. These are two true style scary stories about moments that didn't make sense, until it was already too late. Turn the lights down. Headphones on. Let's begin. Story number 1, The Watcher on the Driveway. I moved into the house in late spring. Quiet California suburb. The kind of neighborhood where nothing ever really happens, but everyone still posts on Nextdoor like it does. A few package thefts. Someone's car broken into. That kind of thing. So I installed security cameras. Front yard, backyard, and one pointed down the hallway inside. Mostly for peace of mind. The first alert came at 2:17 a.m. Motion detected, front driveway. I checked the app. There was someone standing near the end of my driveway. Not close to the door. Not near my car. Just standing there. I figured maybe they were drunk. Lost. On their phone? But they didn't move. After about 30 seconds, the clip ended. I checked the next recording. Nothing. The street was empty. The next night, it happened again. Same time. Same spot. This time they were closer. I called the non-emergency police line. An officer drove through. Found nothing. I asked neighbors the next day. No one else saw anyone. That's when I started checking the cameras more. Way more. Every little sound. Every alert. A few days later, I noticed something weird. One of the saved clips from earlier that week showed me walking into the house. But the timestamp said 3:12 a.m. I was asleep at 3:12 a.m. I had work the next morning. I know I didn't leave. I checked my phone location history. It said I'd been home all night. I told myself the system glitched. Then, the following night, another alert came. Front driveway. The figure again. But this time, a second notification popped up right after. Motion detected, hallway camera. Inside my house. My stomach dropped. I opened the hallway feed. The camera was pointed at my bedroom door. It was open. I always sleep with it closed. The police came again. Searched the house. Found nothing. No forced entry. No footprints. No sign anyone had been inside. They said it was probably stress. Lack of sleep. But they couldn't explain one thing. I asked them why my indoor camera turned on. I never activated that one. They said they didn't either. Story number 2, the shoulder of Highway 395. Last winter, I was driving alone through Eastern California. Highway 395 at night is a different world. No streetlights. No houses. Just desert and mountains. My gas was low, but the GPS said I'd make it to the next town. That's when I saw the car pulled over on the shoulder ahead. Hazard lights blinking. A woman stood outside, waving both arms. I slowed down. She wasn't coming toward the road. She wasn't yelling. She was just pointing. Past me. Into the darkness behind my car. Something about it felt wrong. I kept driving. A few miles later, I finally got cell service again. My phone buzzed. Missed call. Unknown number. Voicemail. Timestamp, 10 minutes earlier. I played it. At first, just wind. Then a woman whispering, "Don't stop. She's not alone." I felt cold all over. I checked my rearview mirror. Headlights. A car behind me now. Same model and color as the one on the shoulder. Keeping the exact same distance. Every time I sped up, it sped up. When I slowed, it slowed. It followed me all the way to the edge of the next town. Streetlights appeared. A gas station. I pulled in. The car behind me kept going. Didn't turn. Didn't stop. Just drove straight through town, and disappeared into the dark again. Later, I searched online. No reports of a stranded driver. No accident. But I did find posts. People talking about a woman who waves drivers down on that highway at night. And every story ends the same way. She's never alone. California is full of beautiful places. But there are neighborhoods where someone might be watching. And roads where you should never pull over. If you've experienced something you still can't explain, a moment that didn't feel right, a sound that shouldn't have been there, share it below. Some stories don't stay where they happened. Sometimes they follow you home.